Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Naz Porter. I had my charger here, and this little slot had pulled out of there. And I was gonna buy a new one, but I said, wait a minute, and it definitely could be fixed. So I put the slot back inside there because that came out. Then I realized still no power coming in. So then I opened it up, realized the wire is disconnected. So I got my little soldering gun, and I'm gonna solder that wire back together. Let's see if we can do that. Let's give you guys an image of how we solder this, if I can. See how close we can. I guess you guys can see that. Can I zoom in? If I try, maybe I can't. There we go. So I'm trying to solder that wire so you guys can see what I'm doing. It already has a little solder on it, so I don't really need a lot. I might put a little flux on it just to let it solder in flux. That's the solder, that's the flux. Put a little flux on the end of it just so it sticks better. It can't hurt, right? A little dab, can't hurt. So all it needs is a little, helps with the hair better. I don't use this that often, so at least I get a chance to use it because I'm used to it. Okay. Let's plug it up and see what we can do. See how much, I might put a little solder on the end of the gun too, just to, what you do is you get a little solder on the gun, just a tad bit, just enough to, see how it's starting to get hot already? Just a little, just like that, just a little bit like that. I'm gonna get down nice and low so I can tap that wire onto there. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. It's probably the easiest way of doing it is doing it like this. First I gotta get the wire close enough. I think that's gonna be the closest spot right there. Just if the wire touched. I'll find out in a second. No, I didn't touch it. Do it again. Problem is I'm not close enough to the metal. that might be close enough. I know in a second when it cools off. Looks like it's on there. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Just, you guys can see the wires are back on there. Whoop, it came off. Is it not catching all the way? Or I gotta push that piece all the way in? Let's try this one more time. Oh, that's why the piece is not pushed all the way through. Now, I guess I could put a little flux on there too to give it a little, yeah. That helps if you put a little flux too. Flux is gonna make it catch a little bit better. That makes a big difference. That little extra push makes a big difference. I'll try this now. Let's see how this looks. I gotta get it close enough where I can get the solder to melt onto there. Now that looks a lot better. Yeah, what I was doing, it didn't look like I was soldering, but I was only soldering on the tip of it. It wasn't touching the whole base of the metal. And now we're on there. That little push makes a big difference. All right, so now we're in there. Put this back together. This is a little spacer. This keeps your circuitry from touching the back side of that. So this is very important to put back in there. It's like a buffer. So you put this, actually it goes to the back side of it. The wires should be going on the left and the right. They don't have to go on left and right. Either way, this has to be in between there. So we'll do it this way. Do it this way. Put it right there. Then push this on top. And then that inside there. I might have to super glue this back together because it didn't come off as friendly as it should have, but we'll see. If I don't have to, then I'm fine. If I do, then it's another project. Let's see if this thing pops in there the right way. Just be gentle with it. You always gotta take your time. Okay, looks like we're in there. Okay, now the next test is, can I plug it in the outlet? I can plug it in the outlet and it works. Then it's gonna prove that it works. I plug it in this outlet, either it works or it don't. If that red light comes on, it works. If it don't come on, then I'm back to the drawing board. Wow, the red light is on. See that? Off. On. Alright guys, I just soldered a piece of wire back onto a circuit board. Catch you guys on the next one. I'll put this back together and be out of here.